Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an interesting video to share with you, and this is my vintage handbag collection. So let me get started. The first bag I'll show you is right here. It is a brown vintage bag. It's a crossbody bag with a strap that is detachable, real leather, and it's made in Italy. Yeah, most of the bags I normally buy them from thrift shops. So that's the first bag, and the next bag is this very vintage clutch, and it's a cream white color inside and outside. So that's this one, and the next one is this little purse, vintage purse in leather. And the next one is this clutch, which is just plain leather and suede in the front. So this is my next. The next one, I've got this bag here. I think this is for leather, but yeah, it's a vintage bag by Chilton. Opens up like this. It's supposed to have a strap, but when I bought it, it didn't have one. But yeah, so this is my beautiful vintage bag right here. And the next one is another black tiny little bag. This is it's a patent leather. Yeah, and opens up like this. And it's real leather inside it as well. So this is the next one, and then the next bag I'll show you is this one. It's still got a price tag. I paid £3.99 for this one, which is £4 for this beautiful snakeskin bag. Yeah, this is a real snakeskin. So all these stripes you see are snakeskin. And the bag is just the same, and the top handle and the black bead is made of lambskin leather, and the inside is also leather and treated leather, like suede sort of material or leather. So this is the another vintage item. And then the next one, I've got a vintage bag right here. This is a vintage Fendi, you can see. Yeah, vintage Fendi bag, very old. The straps are made of lambskin leather, very delicate. And that's the lambskin, and lambskin on the bottom. So this is my vintage Fendi tote bag. And the next vintage bag I'll show you is this beautiful brown bag. I can't remember the prices unless it's got a tag, but I can't remember exactly how much I paid for each bag because I've had them for quite a long time, but they're all thrifted. The interior is suede. You can see the quality of the leather. It's like it's hardly used, very clean inside. Yeah, it's got the label. Real leather, made in England. This is an English brand, and then it's got this total shell detail there. Very beautiful vintage bag. And the next bag I'll show you is this little black bag here. It's made in Italy, real leather as well. Yeah, the inside is leather as well. And the next one is this one, a brown. This is for leather, brown vintage bag, black interior with crossbody strap, which you can remove and carry it as a clutch. The next ones I'll show you are these similar ones. I've got three. I can't find the other one. Okay, I'll show you these first. They're beaded, actually not sequins, but beaded little bags, little vintage bags. Yeah, in black. And then the next one is this black little bag as well. You can see the detail here. It's an embroidery detail there. It's like silk material or something. Yeah, but it's a fabric, it's not leather. So this is my other vintage bag. And then I've got this beautiful vintage piece right here, and the interior is black. It's got a kind of a Chanel type of chain, which is not detachable. You just put it inside if you don't want to use it, but it's long enough to be a crossbody strap. So this is my other vintage piece, which I like so much. And the next one is this vintage clutch right here. It did come with a strap, but I can't find the strap. The interior is just all white silk, and it's got this metal closure. And the next one is just a wallet, vintage wallet right here, leather, black and red, and some yellow leather inside. Very nice. And then I've got this vintage bag here, patent leather, croc embossed. It's got a strap, like a crossbody strap, and closes up like this. Beautiful piece as well. And the next one is a vintage Gucci bag. Yeah, this is real leather all around. As you can see, it's quite old, but yeah, that's my vintage Gucci bag. I've got another vintage Gucci bag, as you can see, fabric material as well as this one. So that's my vintage Gucci bag. And then next I've got this black patent leather bag. It's very beautiful. I like this bag so much. I always forget how to open it, or you just put that bit there, and it's real leather inside. Is suede material, suede leather, and that's the suede leather as well, gold hardware. Really beautiful bag. This is, I think, my best of the vintage bags that I have collected. I really like this bag. It's so nice and smart. The next is another patent leather handbag, vintage handbag, and opens up like this. The interior is just fabric material. Yeah, it's got the name of the makers. So this is my other vintage patent leather bag in black, and I've got a vintage Gucci bag right here, as you can see, in burgundy color. And I've got this kind of a wonder bag. Yeah, vintage bag. The interior is black. Yeah. Snakeskin print. And another favorite of mine is this vintage bag right here, in brown or tan, should I say, with a tassel. Genuine leather all around, leather throughout, and opens up like this, and you can see it's really vintage. And then I've got a vintage Prada bag right here, old Prada. As you can see, there's the Prada logo there. Real leather by Prada. So yeah, just a plain bag. And then next I've got this vintage bag right here. It's got a strap which I've just tucked in. It's got these compartments here where you can put your cards and everything. And this is a compartment of an old type of phone, mobile phone. It does open up at the back like so. More organizing area, and yeah, obviously big compartment in the middle and another compartment there. So that's that one. And then I've got a Fendi vintage bag in leather. Yeah, as you can see, the Fendi print. Yeah, Fendi vintage bag. It's a bit worn, but still like it. And the next one is this vintage bag right here in brown. Next, I've got another patent leather in croc embossed leather, brown vintage bag. Opens up. How does this one open? It opens up like this. The interior, as you can see, is real leather, suede material. Really gorgeous bag. I remember how much I paid because I recently bought this one. It was just a giveaway price, just like £1 I paid for this beautiful bag. Very, very nice. And another vintage bag that I like so much is this one right here. It's also got tortoise shell detail there, and then the interior is all suede as well, as you can see, suede around. And then the outside is real leather, and then here, as you can see, it's leather, a suede, and snakeskin. Really beautiful bag. This one's still got a tag. I paid £2.99, which is £3, and that was a deal, really. So this is my next bag. Then the next one I'll show you is this one right here. This is real ostrich skin. Real ostrich. It's made in Italy. I can't remember how much I paid for this one, but yeah, it does say made in Italy inside somewhere, which you could see, but obviously there's a label there. Yeah, this is also another favorite of mine. Very, very beautiful bag. I really adore this one. As you can see, the ostrich skin. Very nice. Then I've got you this one right here. Still got the price tag. I paid £3 for this beautiful vintage bag, and the inside is just a silk material. And look at the outside. It's sort of a patent material with a short strap and this holder here or handle. Very, very beautiful vintage bag. And the next one is this vintage bag right here. It's supposed to have a strap, but it didn't come with one. Then it opens up like this. It's got compartment for cards. It's got a mirror, yeah, and a zipper right here. So this is my other vintage bag, and I have this one right here. It's a clutch in red. Opens up like this, and yeah, real leather in red. And then the next one is this beautiful bag here with beads. Just look at the detail. Very, very beautiful. And lastly is this one. This is my latest purchase. I paid £1 for it. A nice tan and black vintage bag. And it's got 2 pockets. Really beautiful. So I think that's the end of my vintage handbag collection. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I will see you soon. It's bye for now.